Violent offenders is a population that traditionally people don't want to work with because they're afraid. Rapists, arsonists, murderers, robbers, burglars. These are not the people that you want to live next door to. But by the same token, you want them to have a place to live so that they're not murdering and doing all these other things to you or your friends or your family. Nova came about as a direct response to San Francisco's being plagued by violent crime and recidivism. So the San Francisco Sheriff's Department put out an RFP, a request for proposal, to community-based organizations to do a project which would directly address violent criminals. It was kind of like a brainstorming session. Nova was born from this brainstorming session. Nova Project, which is one of the Sheriff's Department's premier programs, has addressed the issue of recidivism by using community-based organizations to it's kind of like surrounding people who get out of jail with services, housing, education, food, clothing, everything that you could possibly need is available through the Nova Project.
Basically, I just try to get them with the services that they need to re-enter our society in a better, I'm not going to say a better, I'm going to say try to get them to re-enter our community positively, because we've been so negative all our lives. And that's where using the outside resources come in, because I'm not the only one, Nova's not the only one, the program is not the only agency that are helping these people re-enter our communities as positive. It takes a community.
Our case managers who are completely active, they actually will accompany, go with, take you where you need to go, help you fill out paperwork, and make sure that you have a roof over your head.
Who could better tell the clients or call them on what need to be, or help them with the services other than the person that has been through it. They've been let down so much in their whole life, and that's what makes Nova a unique program, because we're there for them.
We're here to stop violent offenders and stop violent offenses. And once you get to someone and you get them into groups, or you get them into some kind of program that deals with and addresses that violent behavior, and people take a look at it and for what it is, then they're kind of willing to work with it.
They're angry at the world, so it's like everybody needs a chance.
Now, if you actually want to do something, with your life, and if you have that kind of motivation and that kind of will, you can pretty much do what you want to do. It's no longer just like you by yourself and going back to the same thing, because there are people around you that have been through the same thing you've been through, who are willing to put out their hand and help out. People are always, saying, well, if he can do it, then I can do it, and if he's trying to do it at his age, then I should probably try to do it at my age. Only 17% of Nova clients will recommit violent offenses, as opposed to 78% of the people who are released from the county jail who have been arrested for violent offenses. So I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, if you take 1 hour out of somebody's life and you can do something decent with it, and they can do something decent with it and help somebody out and listen and sit down and just be involved in their own process of trying to help themselves, then I think it's a success. I was talking to one of our case managers earlier, and she was telling me that she had called one of our clients on her birthday. The client was a successful completion from our Nova Project. I guess 2 months after she had completed the program, she ran into the case manager and told the case manager that the reason that she didn't use on one particular day, because it was her birthday, was that the case manager had called and wished her a happy birthday. And she knew at that point that someone else out there cared about her.
There's nothing you can do about the past. You can build from the future.
And that's the end goal. Just to get people to try to, do what it is they're capable of doing.